I was moving through the days, half awake in quiet ways. Nothing wrong, just incomplete, like a rhythm off the beat. Then your hand found mine somehow, and the air feels different now. Here is better with you, more than before. Not because the world has changed, but there's more. Here is better with you, soft and true. I am closer to myself next to you. All the noise that filled my head doesn't echo like it did. Even silence feels alive when you're standing by my side. Here is better with you, more than before. Not because the world has changed, but there's more. Here is better with you, soft and true. I am closer to myself next to you. Maybe love is not a spark, not a fire in the dark. Maybe it's the steady view of the world when I'm with you. Here is better with you, warm and slow, not forever carved in stone, but I know here is better with you. Let it be all the place I need to see, right here with you. Soft wind moving through the trees, sunlight resting on the leaves. Nothing blooming loud or fast, still the chill of winter past. Every branch begins to sway, like it knows a warmer day. Warmth in the breeze, soft and slow, not a fire burning bright, just a glow. Warmth in the breeze, I can feel something gentle turning real. Open fields and quiet skies, fading frost before my eyes. What was heavy through the cold feels less certain, less controlled. Warmth in the breeze, soft and slow, not a fire burning bright, just a glow. Warmth in the breeze, I can feel something gentle turning real. If the morning still feels gray, if the colors hide away, inside, warmth in the breeze, let it stay through the quiet of the daylight. Wind moves, spring improves. Morning leans against my window slow. Silver light begins to glow. Cold air fades without a sound. Something warm is moving now. The quiet streets are washed in gold. Winter's grip no longer holds in this gentle shift of air. I feel myself somewhere, no rush, no need to run. The day unfolds undone. In this light I softly stand, where I begin again, where the light comes in. Every breath says I can start with a softer heart, where I begin again, letting warmth within. Spring is not just in the sky, it's waking up inside. Branches tremble small and brave. Tiny greens begin to wave. Water hums along the stone, like it's calling me back home. All the weight I used to hold melts away in shades of gold. In this tender open air, I find myself still there. No past to rearrange, just the ease of change. In this light I understand, where I begin again, where the light comes in. Every breath says I can start with a softer heart, where I begin again, letting warmth within. Spring is not just in the sky, it's waking up inside. Not louder than before, just lighter at the core. Not someone new to be, just closer to me. Here I begin again, with a light within. Every step feels clear and kind, leaving frost behind. Here I begin again, in the warmth of spring, where the season softly starts. It begins inside my heart. Frost along the window glass, morning light begins to pass. Quiet streets in silver Something softer lingers there, footsteps on a thawing ground. Winter's hush without a sound. In between the cold and green, I feel what might have been not loud, not bright. Just a subtle change in light, like a breath beneath my skin. Soft whispers of spring, carried on the wind, gentle as a waking heart where new days begin. Soft whispers of spring, warming everything. In the hush before the bloom, I feel it moving in. Water slipping over stone, finding paths it's never known. Branches shifting, almost shy, reaching for a warmer sky. Every shadow growing thin, letting quiet sunlight in. In this slow and tender swing, I hear the seasons sing. No need to hurry now, the light knows when and how. Like a promise settling in. Soft whispers of spring, carried on the wind, gentle as a waking heart where new days begin. Soft whispers of spring, warming everything. In the hush before the bloom, I feel it moving in. Not all at once, just inch by inch. The cold lets go, the warmth begins. And somewhere deep beneath the snow, a softer rhythm grows. Soft whispers of spring, softly entering through the air and through my chest where hope has been. Soft whispers of spring, quietly unfolding before the world is bright and loud. It blooms within. Ooh. Soft light falling on the wall, morning answers to my call. Nothing special, nothing grand, just a quiet place to stand. Open air and steady breath, no more racing what comes next. In this calm I slowly know I don't need to go. No more waiting for someday, no more drifting far away. In this warmth I clearly see today feels like home, right where I belong. Not somewhere else, not all alone. Today feels like home, warm and slow in this simple light. I let it show. Today feels like home in my heart. Nothing missing, just this start. Shadows shorter than before, sunlight resting on the floor. Even silence feels alive, like the day is on my side. All the weight I used to hold loosens in this shade of gold. Standing still, I understand this is where I stand. No loud sign across the sky, just a softer kind of white. In this breath I feel it clear. Today feels like home, right where I belong. Not somewhere else, not all alone. place I have to find, not a door I left behind. It's the peace inside my chest, the quiet at its best. Today feels like home, soft and true. In this gentle light, I'm renewed. Today feels like home, clear and known. Right here, right now, I am home. Morning resting on the glass, silver light begins to pass. Frozen air turns slow and thin, something warm is stepping in. Footprints fading in the snow, water hums beneath below. In the quiet in between, I feel what might have been. Not a sudden change of sky, just a softer kind of light. In this pause, I almost see the season start softly, right here in me. Not loud, not rushing, just quietly. The season starts softly, like breath on skin. Before the world blooms, it blooms within. Branches trembling, small and brave, reaching past the colder days. Shadows thinning on the wall, let's wait for my heart to hold. Every step feels new and light, turning slowly toward the bright. In the hush of gentle air, hope is waiting there. No fireworks in the sky, just a warmer kind of white. In this shift, I start to feel the season starts softly, right here in me. Not loud, not rushing, just quietly. The season starts softly, like breath on skin. Before the world blooms, it blooms within. Not all at once, just day by day. The frost lets go, the light can stay. No need to hurry, what's meant to be. The warmth is finding me. A season starts softly, I can see. In every small new melody, a season starts softly, and I begin where winter ends and hope steps in. something quiet in this place. Nothing louder than your eyes. When they meet me, I feel alive. Every second slows its wings. In the hush, your smile brings. Where your smile sings soft and bright. Not a word is needed now, it feels right. Where your smile sings, I can stay in the warmth that doesn't fade. All the noise I held inside falls away when you're nearby. Even silence finds a tone, like it knows we're not alone. Where your smile sings soft and bright. Not a word is needed now, it feels right. Where your smile sings, I can stay in the warmth that doesn't fade. Maybe love is not a flame, not a spark without a name. Maybe it's the quiet ring of your smile when it sings. Where your smile sings warm and low. Not forever promised loud, but I know. Where your smile sings, let it be all the light I need to see. Stay a while, sing your smile. Morning holds a silver line. Winter lingers almost kind. Breath in air that's turning slow. Something warm beneath the snow. Quiet streets in pale blue light. Shadows thinning from the night. In the stillness soft and deep, a hidden rhythm starts to breathe. Not yet green, not yet bright, but different from last night. In this hush my heart believes. Before spring speaks I can hear it in the silence drawing near. Before spring speaks I can feel it. Something gentle waking here. Before spring speaks, I'm already letting go of winter's weight. Before spring speaks, I'm becoming who I was meant to be. Water slips along the stone, finding paths it's always known. Branches tremble small and brave, reaching toward a day. Light rests softly on my skin, like it knows where I have been. In between the cold and bloom, hope is quietly in the room. No loud sign, no sudden flame, just a subtle shift in name. In this pause, I start to see. Before spring speaks, I can hear, and the silence drawing near. Before spring speaks, I can feel it, something gentle waking here. Before spring speaks, I'm already standing in a softer light. Before spring speaks, I'm beginning to believe in new days. Not all at once, just breathe by breath. The frost loosens from my chest. No need to rush, no need to prove. The warmth knows when to move. Before spring speaks, I can hear it in the quiet of my mind. Before spring speaks, I am ready, leaving winter far behind. Spring speaks, I'm already turning slowly toward the sun. Before spring speaks, it has begun. Sunlight resting on your face, nothing moving out of place. Open window, quiet air, simple moments everywhere. No big words we have to find, just your hand inside of mine. Happiness just like this, soft and near. Not a dream we chase too far, it is here. Happiness just like this, stay a while in the warmth of your smile. Coffee cooling on the table, laughter light and barely stable. What was heavy fades away in the calm of what we say. Happiness just like this, soft and near. Not a dream we chase too far, it is here. Happiness just like this, stay a while in the warmth of your smile. If the morning slips away, if the colors start to fade, I will keep this gentle tone, like a place I call my own. Happy just like this, warm and slow. Not forever, promise loud, just to know. Happiness just like this, let it be. All we need is you and me. Just like this, soft and still. Morning leaning on the glass, night receding slow and soft. Nothing shining loud or bold, still the air feels less like cold. Every breath a steady tone, like I'm not here alone. Humming with hope, soft and low. Not a promise I must prove, just a glow. Humming with hope, step by step. In the quiet I accept. Open sky and faded blue. Light arrives without a cue. What I carried through the gray loses weight and slips away. Humming with hope, soft and low. Not a promise I must prove, just a glow. Humming with hope, step by step. In the quiet I accept. If the morning feels unsure, if the road is not yet clear, I will keep this simple sound, like a seed beneath the ground. Humming with hope, warm and slow. Not a fire burning high, but it grows. Humming with hope, let it stay through the softly opening day. Humming hope. Petals drifting through the air, sunlight resting in your hair. Nothing louder than a sigh underneath the open sky. Every moment feels at ease, moving like the tender breeze. Loving the spring breeze, soft and slow. Not a Gentle laughter in the park, golden light before the dark. What was distant far away feels so simple here today. Love in the spring breeze, soft and slow, not a fire burning high, just a glow. Love in the spring breeze, close to me, in the air we let it be. If the sky turns pale and white, if the petals fall aside, I will keep this quiet ease, like a love in the breeze. Love in the spring breeze, warm and bright, not forever, promised loud, just tonight. Love in the spring breeze, let it stay through the softly blooming day. Soft wind moves, we don't lose. Frost is fading from the ground, morning moves without a sound. Nothing blooming bold or bright, still the air feels less like night. Every branch begins to bend toward a warmth it doesn't name. Soft promises of spring in the air, not a flower fully grown, but it's there. Soft promises of spring, I can feel something gentle turning real. Open windows, thinner cold, sunlight brushing pale and gold. What was silent through the gray starts to slowly find its way. Soft promises of spring in the air, not a flower fully grown, but it's there. Soft promises of spring, I can feel something gentle turning real. If the morning still feels bad, if the sky is washed and spare, I remember what I see. Change begins so quietly. Soft promises of spring, warm and white, not a vow forever made, but inside. Soft promises of spring, let it stay through the softly open day. Light grows thin, spring begins. against the wall. Winter shadows growing small. Nothing certain, nothing loud. Still the air has shifted now. Every breath a little slow, like I'm ready just to go. The beginning feels warm, soft and clear. Not a promise shining bright, but it's near. The beginning feels warm, step by step. In the quiet where we met. Open windows, gentle sky. Letting yesterday drift by. What I carried in the cold doesn't feel so hard to hold. The beginning feels warm, soft and clear. Not a promise shining bright, but it's near. The beginning feels warm, step by step. In the quiet where we met. If the morning still feels thin, if the doubt comes drifting in, I will trust this steady tone, like a place I've always known. The beginning feels warm, warm and wide. Not forever spoken loud, just inside. The beginning feels warm, let it stay. Through the soft unfolding day. Light comes in, we begin. Sunlight falling on your hair, quiet laughter in the air. Nothing planned, no grand display, just this easy kind of day. Open windows, drifting light, shadows turning soft and bright. In the stillness, in the play, I feel it start to stay. No need to hold it tight, it's already right in your eyes. I see it clear. The joy we share today is here to stay. In every smile and every word we say, the joy we share today won't fade away. It lives between the space we make. The joy we share today, simple and true. In this small warm moment, it's me and you. Coffee rings in gentle hands, side by side without a plan. Even silence feels alive, like the day is on our side. All the weight we used to know loosens in this golden glow. Standing close without a sound, everything is found. No loud reason why, just the warmth nearby in this light. I understand the joy we share today is here to stay. In every smile and every word we say, the joy we share today won't fade away. It leaves between time. Not a perfect line, just this breath, this view, me and you. The joy we share today, soft but strong. In this moment we belong. The joy we share today, clear and bright, held in the warmth of morning light. The joy we share today, let it stay. Morning spills across the floor, shadows aren't as strong as before. Colder loosens from my skin, something warm is settling in. Quiet streets in golden hue, every breath feels fresh and new. In the stillness I can find a softer state of mind. No more waiting for a sign, no more asking for the time. In this gentle open sky, this light is mine. I can feel it slow and steady, I believe it. This light is mine, I won't hide, it's been here all this time. This light is mine, I can see it turning quietly into me. This light is mine, and I'm alive. Branches move in tender air, like they've always known I'd care. Water runs without a sound, new beginnings all around. All the weight I used to hold melts away in shades of gold. Standing where the frost declined, I leave the cold behind. No more shadows pulling tight, only open, growing light. In this warmth I finally say, this light is mine. I can feel it slow and steady, I believe it. This light is mine, I won't hide, it's been here all this time. This light is mine, I can see it turning quietly into me. This light is mine, and I'm alive. Not borrowed from the sky, not waiting to arrive. It rises from within, where quiet hopes begin. No louder than a breath, but stronger than regret. This light is mine, I am ready. Soft but certain, warm and steady. This light is mine, clear and kind. Every dawn reminds my heart, this light is sunlight resting on your face, morning moving slow in place. Windows open to the air, soft wind drifting everywhere. coffee cooling by our hands. No big complicated plans, just the quiet, just the way we begin this day. Nothing louder than a smile, nothing urgent for a while. In this calm I wanna say, together this warm day feels like it will stay. Not a rush, not a race, just your hand in mine this way. Together this warm day, light in simple ways. If the world moves fast outside, we can let it fade. Branches moving in the light, shadows turning soft and bright. Every breath is slow and clear, everything we need is here. All the code we knew before doesn't reach us anymore. In the air and what we say, I feel it gently sway. No big promise left to prove, only this small certain truth. In this warmth I'm not afraid. Together this warm day feels like it will stay. Not a rush, not a race, just your hand in mine this way. Together this warm day, light in simple ways. If the world moves fast outside, we can let it fade. Not tomorrow, not before, just this open quiet door. Sunlight falling where we stand, soft against your hand. Nothing more I need to say. Together this warm day, I just wanna stay. Every small and golden thing feels enough this way. Together this warm day, slowly drifting safe. In the warmth we're holding now, let it always stay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sunlight dancing on the floor, open windows, nothing more. Easy words and softer eyes, morning breathing slow and kind. Coffee rings and quiet air, small confessions that we share. In the calm of simple days, something warm remains. No grand plans to chase away, no perfect lines to say. In this light I hear it play. We'll have to stay, we will stay. In the warmth of this day, where laughter stays. Time slows down, every smile is all around. Where laughter stays, we belong. In the quiet, in the song. Shadows lean but don't grow long. Even silence feels like song. Gentle breeze across your hair, easy moments everywhere. All the cold we used to know melts into a softer glow. Standing close without a sound, joy is all we found. No fireworks in the sky, just a simple steady why. In your eyes I see it clear. Well, laughter stays, we will stay. In the warmth of this day, where laughter stays. Time slows down, every smile is all around. Where laughter stays, we belong. In the quiet, this open space, a gentle resting place where laughter stays. Let it stay. Hold the light a little longer this way, where laughter stays clear and bright. In this warmth we're alright, where laughter stays. Footsteps close, but asking more. Nothing spoken, nothing planned. Still you reach and take my hand. Every second finds its place in the calm between our pace, where our rhythm starts soft and low. Might as sound we force to rise, let it flow. Where our rhythm starts, side by side, in the space we don't divide. Silver shadows gently sway, like the end of yesterday. What was heavy fades apart in the quiet of the dark, where our rhythm starts soft and low. Not a sound we force to rise, let it flow. Where our rhythm starts side by side, in the space we don't divide. If the morning comes too soon, if the daylight fills the room, I will keep this steady art, where our rhythm starts. Where our rhythm starts, warm and slow. Not a promise shouted loud, but we know where our rhythm starts. Let it be all the time we need to see. Stay in time, you and I. Slow light resting on the floor. Stay in time, you and I. Pale light resting on the street, quiet steps beneath my feet. Frozen air begins to sway like it's learning how to change. Windows catch a softer glow, melting edges made of snow. In the silence, something stays, a warmth I almost name. Not winter, not quite spring, but somewhere in between. In this hush, I start to feel where the cold fades, I remain in the sunlight. In the change, where the cold fades, I can say I'm not afraid of brighter days. Where the cold fades, I can breathe. Something new is finding me. Where the cold fades, I awake slowly, softly into grace. Water running thin and clear, like a song I almost hear. Branches lifting to the sky, no more frost to hold them tight. Shadows thinning on the wall, less weight in my heart to hold. In the gentle open air, I feel it everywhere. No sudden spark or flame, just a quiet shift in frame. In this light, I understand where the cold fades, I remain in the sunlight. In the change, where the cold fades, I can say I'm not afraid of brighter days. Where the cold fades, I can breathe. Something new is finding me. Where the cold fades, I awake slowly, softly into grace. Not counting what was lost, just standing in between what was and what will be. The light leans close and stays. Where the cold fades, I begin with an open heart within. Where the cold fades, I can see spring was always inside me. Where the cold fades, so do I, into warmth, into light. Lay light resting on your face. Quiet room, a slower pace. Nothing louder than your breath in the calm we haven't left. Every second soft and wide, like the world is set aside. Where your smile stays, soft and near. Not a word I need to say. You are here. Where your smile stays, time slows down, like the night won't make a sound. Silver shadows on the wall, gentle rise and gentle fall. smile stays warm and bright, not forever promised loud, just tonight where your smile stays. Let it be all the light I need to see. Stay a while, soft your smile. Morning light along our steps, shadows thin, the road feels less. Nothing asking us to run, just the day we walk as one. Every breath begins to know, light grows where we choose to go. A brighter way together, soft and clear, not a path that needs to shine, just a calm that feels like mine, even when the sky's unsure. A brighter way together, coffee steaming, open hands, unfolds without demands. Every doubt we used to keep feels less heavy, not so deep. Every moment gently shows hope is something shared and grown. A brighter way together, not a path that needs to shine, just a calm that feels like mine, even when the sky's unsure. A brighter way together. If the nights feel long ahead, if the past has words unsaid, I will trust what we have known. Light walks on, we're not alone. A brighter way together, warm and kind, not a promise set in stone, just a now we call our own. Through the hush of heart and weather, a brighter way together. Brighter way together. Morning moves, the shadows sever. A brighter way together. Together. Morning breath, the road is clear. Yesterday feels destined here. Nothing asking me to run, just the light before the sun. Every pause begins to say, I can move in my own way. Soft steps forward, warm and slow. Not a leap I have to take, just a path I gently make. Even when the pace feels lower, soft steps forward. steady beats. Every doubt I used to keep feels lighter with each step. Every breath becomes a sign. Progress moves in gentle time. Soft steps forward, warm and slow. Not a leap I have to take, just a path I gently make. Even when the pace feels lower, soft steps forward. If the road feels long ahead, if the fear has things unsaid, I will trust what's growing here. Moving on can still be clear. Soft steps forward, clear and kind. Not a promise made to prove, just a now that starts to move through the hush I leave behind. Soft steps forward. Morning moves, I feel it start. Soft steps Morning moves, I feel it start. Soft steps forward. Morning moves, I feel it start. Windows open just a bit. Cold, let's go of what it kept. Nothing blooms the way we see. Still the air feels quietly free. Every shadow learns to move, like it knows what's coming through. Spring finds us slow and light, not in flowers on the ground, but in how the days unwind. Even hearts begin to trust. Spring finds us. Coats grow thin, the streets feel wide. Steps feel softer side by side. Every pause we used to feel feels like space to breathe in here. Every moment starts to show warmth is something we can grow. Spring finds us slow and light, not in flowers on the ground, but in how the days unwind. Even hearts begin to trust. promise dressed in sound, just to calmly settle down through the quiet change of days. Spring finds us. Ooh, nothing blooms yet all adjusts. Spring finds us. Spring finds us. Between the leaves, dew still holding what it means. The ground exhales a quiet sound. Night loosens, settles down. Nothing moves but everything knows. Morning finds its way in slow. Every shadow starts to fade as the dark gives way. Softly breathing into the day. The forest wakes softly. Nothing rushes away. In the hush I can see how the calm chooses me. The forest wakes softly. Branches stretch without a word. First small wings are barely heard. Light touches bark and stone, finding places left alone. Every step feels gently drawn, as if I'm walking into dawn. No signal, no sign, just the rhythm of time. The forest wakes softly, breathing into the day. The forest wakes softly, nothing rushes away. In the hush I can see how the calm chooses me. The forest wakes softly. If my thoughts begin to roam, I let the stillness take me home. There's a truth in moving slow, listening to what grows. Softly, softly. The forest wakes softly, light settling free. I stay where the quiet is. The forest wakes softly. The forest wakes softly. Morning rests on open hands. Nothing sharp, nothing planned. The sky feels close, the air is kind. Time moves easy in my mind. Yesterday loosens its hold. What was heavy turns to gold. I don't ask what comes next. I stay where the moment rests. The light today keeps what I couldn't hold to sleep. The light today keeps every promise soft and deep. I don't run, I don't see. The light today keeps me. Windows glow without a sound. Quiet hope is all around. Even clouds begin to fade, learning how to feel unafraid. Every step feels gently places, like I found a slower pace. Nothing lost, nothing gone. The warmth is still moving on. The light today keeps what I couldn't hold to sleep. The light today keeps every promise soft and deep. I don't run, I don't seek. The light today keeps me. If tomorrow feels unclear, I'll remember why I'm here. Some things don't need to speak, they stay in how they feel. The light today keeps, the light today keeps. Morning breath, the road is clear. Yesterday feels distant here. Nothing asking me to run, just the light before the sun. Every pause begins to say I can move in my own way. Soft steps forward, warm and slow. Not a leap I have to take, just a path I gently make. Even when the pace feels low, soft steps forward. Coffee steaming, quiet streets. Hope aligns with steady beats. Every doubt I used to keep feels lighter with each step. Every breath becomes a sign. Progress moves in gentle time. Soft steps forward, warm and slow. Not a leap I have to take, just a path I gently make. Even when the pace feels lower, soft steps forward. If the road feels long ahead, if the fear has things unsaid, I will trust what's growing here. Moving on can still be clear. Soft steps forward, clear and kind. Not a promise made to prove, just a now that starts to move. Through the hush I leave behind. Soft steps forward. Morning moves, I feel it start. Soft steps forward. Clean sound in the early room. Morning breath becomes a tune. Cold light rests on quiet floors. The night slips out, the day restores. No sharp edges, no demand. Time grows soft where I stand, and this calm, it feels worthwhile. Clean sound, warm smile, soft and true, like the day is gently opening to you. Clean sound, warm smile, I feel renewed. Window glowing silver lines, every moment finds its time. Every sound knows where to stay. Peace arrives the easy way. Same pale sky kind of tone. Even silence feels well known in this light. It stays a while. Clean sound, warm smile, soft and true, like the day is gently opening to you. Clean sound, warm smile, feel renewed. Some joy doesn't ask to shine. It appears in quiet signs. In the stillness, clean and mild, the heart remembers how to smile. Clean sound, warm smile, here I stay. When the world begins to move, I'll move this way. Clean sound, warm smile, and the morning feels okay. Gentle beats of hope in the morning air. Light her eyes, calm and fair. Cold night loosens step by step. The day begins with a softer breath. No heavy thoughts to carry through. Time moves slow, the sky feels new. In this hush, I feel it start. Gentle beats of hope, soft and true, like the heart remembers how to carry through. Gentle beats of hope, I trust in you. Window glow on quiet streets. Every step finds kinder beats. Every sound knows where to stay. Peace arrives the simple way. Same pale sky, a warmer tone. Even silence feels like home in this light. It feels so close. Gentle beats of hope, soft and true, like the heart remembers how to carry through. Gentle beats of hope, I trust in you. Some strength grows without a sign. It learns the shape of heart and time. In the calm before the sun, I feel tomorrow come. Gentle beats of hope, here I stay. When the world begins to move, I'll move this way. Gentle beats of hope. cold night loosens its gentle hold. The dark turns soft, the blue turns gold. No heavy words, no need to rush. Time begins in tender hush. In this calm I start to hear hope humming quietly, soft and true, like the heart remembers how to make it through. Humming quietly, I hold on to you. Window glow on silent streets. Every step finds slower beats. Every sound knows where to stay. Peace arrives the simple way. Same pale sky, a kinder tone. Even silence feels like home. In this light it feels so near. Hope humming quietly, soft and true, like the heart remembers how to make it through. Humming quietly, I hold on to you. Some strength grows without a sound. It gathers slow, then settles down in the stillness, calm and deep. Hope is something I can keep. Hope humming quietly. Here I stay when the world begins to move. I'll move this way. Hope humming quietly. And the morning finds its way. Light framing the song in the early room. Morning hums a fragile tune. Cold air thins along the wall. Night steps back, the shadows fall. No sharp edges, no demand. Time grows soft where I stand in this calm. I start to hear light framing the song, clear and slow, like the day remembers how to gently glow. Light framing the song, I let it flow. Window lines and quiet white, breath aligns with growing light. Every sound knows where to stay. Peace arrives the simple way. Same pale sky, a kinder tone. Even silence feels well known in this glow. It comes along, light framing the song, clear and slow, like the day remembers how to gently glow. Light framing the song, I let it flow. Melodies don't ask for more, they light framing the song. Here I stay. When the world begins to move, I'll move this way. Light framing the song. And the morning holds the sound. Soft air in the early room, morning breath becomes a tune. Cold light fades along the floor, the night releases me once more. No heavy plans, no need to run. Time grows kind beneath the sun, and this calm I start to cope. Soft air, growing hope, slow and true, like the heart remembers how to carry through. Soft air, growing hope, I hold on to you. Window glow in pale white lines, every moment finds its time. Every sound knows where to stay. Peace arrives a gentle way. Soft air, growing hope, slow and true, like the heart remembers how to carry through. Soft air, growing hope, I hold on to you. Some strength forms without a sound. It gathers slow, then settles down in the quiet, clear and wide. I feel tomorrow open inside. Soft air, growing hope, here I stay. When the world begins to move, I'll move this way. Soft air, growing hope.